My name is Jay. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Firebrand Media. So Firebrand Media is a full stack solution for everything photography and videography. We've served on platforms like masterclasses, conferences, TEDx's, live streaming, esports, you name it. So the career in production didn't really start with picking up a camera. It actually started with a background in the Marine Corps. In the Marine Corps, we work with training logs, PM or preventative maintenance. We also work on SOPs. It's like the foundation of the Marine Corps. Going from the Marine Corps, I ended up going into UNT. I got my general education in science. Somewhere in that journey, it just wasn't me, and I knew that I was a creative person. I started filming fashion shows, and those fashion shows actually led into a door of doing it full time as a creative. And so not only was it paying the bills, but I was able to upgrade my gear. I was getting featured within fashion, so the Bella School of Modeling, Sarah Bridgerand's Creative Currency. I started working with her, World of Art, so that whole segment of content was great. It ended up being a creative outlet for me, but I was still learning professionally. And so from there, I picked up a job as a content coordinator at an esports company called Geekleets. Now the founder was needing help not only creating content, but having live stream done at a level that was not readily accessible. We have developed a model for training young entrepreneurs and esports enthusiasts into a professional lifestyle with production as a background. This quickly caught the attention of different organizations publicly on a local scale, garnering the support of politicians all the way up to a Forbes listing, which my content was actually featured in a Forbes article. I took a pivot and I said, you know what, I'm gonna quit the esports scene. I'm just gonna focus on developing a solution for businesses. At the same time, I met my wife, who is now my CMO for Firebrand Media, and she actually was the early developer or the co-founder in the strategy behind the website, the web presence. When we came together, we decided, quitting our full-time jobs to build Firebrand Media with me was the right route to go. If you look at our Google reviews right now, they will tell you what they think about our service. And a lot of people would say, man, outstanding service. They're friendly, they care about what we do, they're invested in our company because that's who we are. So some of my favorite projects that I can think of off the top of my head would be Udacity. That was a great corporate interview / storytelling suite of content that we created. It was great because that project allowed us to have no budget constraints when it came to the lighting setup, and we were able to deploy our 8x8 scrim, a lot of our lights that you see here today behind us, as well as some of the more creative techniques that I like to see in production. Another project would be Neighborly. They're one of our conference clients or partners in the space, and they do a year-over-year annual training / networking / award gala event. The type of keynote speakers that they have on stage are very energetic, very unique. I literally saw a keynote speaker ride a unicycle up to the stage in a conference center and juggle bowling pins and excite the crowd. And I like to see things like that on stage because it brings a little nuance to my life. So my vision for Firebrand Media moving forward is to create sustainability in the creative space. What we are doing in this age of AI and what we're going to continue to do is show our clients how to use the tools to optimize their visibility of the content that we shoot. And so as Firebrand Media charts into new territory, we want to provide that product and solution as a package, showing people how to optimize this content, leverage this content, socialize this content with their marketing departments, strategically with their own service pages and their markup on page. How those two dance together with optimized content is going to be the future for production. Actually, in a very short and sweet way, we call it DAVO, Digital Asset Visibility Optimization, and it is a proprietary model that we're going to be publishing soon. I'm proud to say that, Firebrand Media is not only that standard of quality in production, but we're going to continue being that for many of the businesses and partners we work with in the space. I'm very excited for the future.